Okay, I brought Mike out to the 18th green just to give you a little demonstration of what we're talking about as far as aerifying the green and what actually happens to the green.
All right, so very simply, you can see the hole that's in the ground, and some of them don't get filled up, and that's why when we go through, that's how far the tine went down. It's a hollow tine. It pulls out the material out of the ground, and that's how much comes out. And obviously the machine that they had today scoops it up, and then if Caleb can get a little spot, you can see where we dumped some out in the 18th fairway there in some of our low areas, and that helps cultivate that because it's really good organic soil in there that comes out of the ground. And so that's, you know, and there's 5/8 tines, there's 1/2 inch, there's all different size lengths that you can use. And in the wintertime, we'll actually use a tine that looks very similar to that will go down. Then we'll come back and we can lightly top dress, or we don't have to. It's an easy way to get the fertilizer and chemicals, whatever we need, down into the ground. We're getting ready to put a new fertigation tank in here at Spessard, which will allow us to help put some of the fertilizer out during the winter months when it does get dry, and obviously granular doesn't work very well in the wintertime. So, you know, warm winters, it's great, but and then the top dressing that we put down, you know, obviously you can see that hole, I poked it a little bit, but that sand will fill in. We'll roll them again and brush them again tomorrow morning after they dry. So, but when the sand's on there, they actually roll pretty well. So that's kind of the process.
So folks, a little show and tell. I think that explains it really well for you and demonstrates. Basically, it's just pulling compacted dirt out and filling it with sand. It allows the ground to soften and makes the greens more playable. Right, Mike?
Absolutely. It's an all-day affair. Next year when we do this, we'll close 9 holes one day, and we have our own equipment. Dan and the guys here and Jamie over at Habitat will do that, and we'll have 9 holes open. So actually you'll be able to come over and see what's going on and still play the golf course that day. So it'll be kind of fun. Just you know, you're welcome to come out and take a look and watch. It's quite interesting, and it is labor intensive.
Thanks, Mike. Hope you learned something.